Hello everyone, Lauryn Mark here from Go Shooting. We previously filmed the video of a round of American Skeet with our shot cam. Today I would like to show you how to determine your starting hold points on each station. We will start with the low house on station 2 and work through to station 6. Then we will work on the high house all the way back to station 2. After that we will work on the baseline targets of stations 1, 7, and 8. Okay, let's start on low 2. The first thing that we need to do is work out the point that is 1/3 from the low house to the center peg. This will be just over 7 meters from the house window. Now let's find the midpoint, which will be just over 10 meters. Now split these 2 points and place another marker. And again, split these markers to find our final 2 points. Now you should have 5 evenly placed markers along the flight path. These will help us decide where we should hold our gun when we call for the target to be released. Where you will start your shotgun will be determined by several factors. First of all, your reflexes, experience, and where you look for the target. To find your ideal hold point, start on the marker closest to the house and shoot 1 target, moving out each time till you have shot 5 times. Hopefully you'll find that 1 hold point allows you to stay in front of the target for the entire shot. Keep in mind to never have your barrel above the line of the target. As a general rule, I use the middle of the low house as a starting reference for the height of my barrel. Personally, I like to hold at the 3rd marker and look with a soft focus just outside of the window. Let's go through the low house target starting here at station 2, and I will show you how they look through our shot cam. It's important to move your gun when you see the flash of the target, allowing your gun to stay the correct amount in front of the clay at all times. Shoot when you see the target clearly. Now I must tell you this, low house 6 for a left-handed shooter and high 2 for a right-handed shooter, you may have to compromise either your hold point or where you look for the target as it's coming out. But that's a video for another day. For me personally, I like to use the same hold point but move my vision a little further out. Your hold point for the doubles will be the same as for the single targets. Let's shoot the double here at 6. Now let's go and set the markers for the high side. So again, put the first marker just past 7 meters and the last one at just past 10. Then half that and half that again. Again, where you start will be determined by your reflexes, experience, and where you look for the target. For most people, they will tend to have a similar spot for the high and low, although things like eye dominance can make for greater variances. In terms of the barrel starting height here, as a general rule, I would suggest using the bottom of the window as a reference. So let me show you how it looks. We will start here at 6 and work our way back to station 2. Now let's head to the baseline targets. So you'll notice that regardless of the marker that you've chosen, they all line up with the center peg, which is the flight line of the target. For your height on station 1, I think your shotgun needs to be about 45 degrees, which will keep the barrel always in front of the target. 45 degrees will place the gun about 2/3 along the flight line, which will mean a small amount of gun movement is required to break the target. Some good advice here is to closely look at the preceding shooter's target, as you may have to vary this starting position in accordance to the conditions. If the targets are falling fast, you may want to try 60 degrees, and a little higher if targets are floating up. Let me show you how it looks. Oh! For low one, just use the same marker you've been using for all the other low house stands. Now let's head to station 7. First of all, let's shoot high 7. Again, we'll use the same hole points we've been using for all our other high house targets. Now low 7. It should be an easy shot, but it can be easily missed if you are not paying attention. Again, try and get a view of the preceding shooter's target. You know it should cross at the center point, so where I am standing in the box on the station, it will mean I just have to start my gun slightly to the right of this line, and it should mean a slight upward movement to break the target. I like to look just over the barrel for the low 7. The reason we should start to the right is to ensure we take the shot before it reaches the center peg, allowing us to shoot the pair with control. Let's see. And now the pair. Oh! And last but not least, let's head to station 8. Many shooters worry about station 8. It's one of the hardest to learn, but can quickly become a favorite. Here's how we shoot it. Use the markers again. Shoot one at each until you find your ideal spot. Hold higher than what you generally think is ideally. You want to be starting just under the line of the target. I personally use the same marker, but hold a bit higher, and I keep my eyes just outside the window. And finally, low 8. Just follow the same procedure as we've done on high 8. I hope this little video helps. On behalf of everyone here at Go Shooting, we look forward to seeing you at one of our ranges real soon.